Hi folks, this is just a quick video to show you, well it's not going to be quick, it's going to be like 20 minutes, but this is the walkthrough of the Amazon Fire Stick. My name is Mike. You probably either bought a Fire Stick from me or somebody told you about me and you want to buy a Fire Stick. If you do, they are $100, or I can program your Fire Stick to do what this Fire Stick does for 30 bucks. Basically, when you start it up, you're going to get this opening home screen, and you're going to go to settings. And once you go over to settings, you're going to hit the right button and go to settings. Go down, go to network. You're going to hook up to your Wi-Fi. Everybody's Wi-Fi is different. I don't know what your Wi-Fi is. I have 3 of them. Basically, I'm already connected to the Kodi Wi-Fi, which is my fast Wi-Fi. We'll discuss that later in another video. But you want to have your best Wi-Fi network that you have available hooked up to the Kodi. Now you can hook this up in a hotel, you can hook it up anywhere you want that has Wi-Fi. You just go to this screen and put your password in and you're good to go. You're going to hit your home button after that, and you're going to see a lot of things on here. There's Netflix, there's Prime Photos, there's Hulu, there's music, there's all kinds of cool stuff, and you're going to want to play with it. And by all means, you should do that. Look at the stuff that's on there, check it out. YouTube.com is free, you can use that. There's a lot of cool free apps on here. Personally, I don't mess with the Hulu or the Netflix or anything anymore. I canceled all that because Kodi's a better option. They're going to ask you for a subscription on the Netflix and on the Prime and all that. They're going to want you to pay money every month. With Kodi, you can do all that for free and more. You're going to click on Kodi. It's the blue triangle with the white K in it. It's going to bring up the Kodi load screen, which is this. You're going to want it to be 17.3 or better, depending on when you watch this video. Right now, 17.3 is the best. And you get your main screen. This is the main screen for Kodi on this build. If you give it a second, you're going to see some little squares pop up. One of them is going to say maintenance. Whenever something like that happens, there it is. Whenever you see something like that, it sometimes will ask you, do you want to clean the files or purge the cache or delete packages or anything like that? So what you do is always hit OK, because that's going to clean out your system and keep it running smooth and quick. With the Fire Stick, you want to make sure that you do that because it will get bogged down if you let it get full of stuff. Basically, every time it updates or anything else, it's going to download a little file to update it. And basically, that's what you're doing, is clearing those and clearing thumbnails and things like that you already watched. Now, once you see these little placards come up, these boxes, and they start moving, that means your Fire Stick's updated and ready to go. You can watch anything you want from up here. I'm on TV shows right now, so it's showing TV shows. If you go up and flip through this, these are the most popular TV shows right now. Let's say you want to watch American Gods. I highly suggest that you do. It's an amazing show. Just click on it, and right now there's only 1 season of that because it just started. But every episode that's been out so far is on there, and you can flip through and watch any one you want. But let's say you're just starting, and this is the first time you watched American Gods. So you click on Season 1, Episode 1, and it takes about 30 seconds for this to load. Don't keep pushing things. Just click it once, and that's all you have to do, and just leave it alone, and it'll bring up whatever you want to watch. Just trust the machine. But like I said, it usually takes about 30 seconds. That was 16. Yours might be 40 seconds, depending on your internet connection. I suggest the highest internet speed you can get. I have Time Warner, well, it's Spectrum now, and I'm getting about 75 megs because I've got good equipment. Don't use the equipment they send you. It's garbage. But anyway, it brings up your sources. You click on your sources. You just click on the first one. That's what I generally do. It'll go through and find the best one for your speed, and it pops it right up. And like I said, it doesn't take very long at all. If it does take a little longer, just give it a minute, let it wait. But as you can see, perfect. Sounds great, looks great. You can fast forward. You can pause it. You can stop it. If you stop it, it's going to make you go back to the sources. Now, if you're done watching American Gods for today, you just go back. Now, let's say you finish watching that episode and you think, man, this is a great show, because it is a great show. And you want to watch season 2, but you don't have time to watch it right now. You can just hold down on it, and it'll bring up a little sub menu, and you just add it to your favorites, and then it'll go right to a favorites. I'll show you how to get to that later. But let's say we want to watch something else now, because we didn't like American Gods, which, if that's the case, I don't think we can be friends. Let's say you want to watch a movie. You go over to your movies, let it pop up. It's going to take a second to update on the little top things there. Give it 10, 20 seconds. Now it's going to make me a liar. There it goes. All right. Now, again, it's going to pop up your most popular stuff. Let's say, oh, hey, man, that's John Wick 2. I want to watch that. I didn't see that yet. You just click on it, wait 30 seconds, and it just automatically plays it, especially with the movies, because you don't have to worry about seasons and stuff. So give it a second. It's going to take them 30 seconds to pop up the sources. Let it run. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, less than 30 seconds, 15. Anyway, maybe it will take 30 seconds. That's generally what it takes, is around 30 seconds to go from screen to screen. So again, if it does that and it's taking a little while, just let it be. Now, Putlocker is a great source. Click on that. It's going to say resume because I've already started watching it today because this is the third time I tried to make this video. And again, you see John Wick. It looks great. It's pretty new movie. I don't think it's even out on DVD yet, but you can watch it in your house for free. I have the sound turned down on my TV right now because it's irritating, but it sounds great, looks great, wonderful action movie. If you haven't seen it, you can watch John Wick 1 on Kodi first and then watch this afterwards. That's what's cool about Kodi. Anyway, it stops. It's going to take you back to the screen. Now, let's say you're flipping through this and you don't find what you want. You don't see something you want to watch on here, which, again, that happens. But just click on movies, and you can do the same thing with the TV shows. It takes you to a sub-menu, and that's going to bring up this, and you can search by genre, year, people, languages, people watching. If you want kind of a Netflix-y experience, people watching and most popular brings up the most popular things and the things that people are watching right now. And again, you can click on that and you get most popular. Wait 30 seconds. And there you go. And you can watch Wonder Woman. You can watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Now, again, these movies that are brand spanking new that just came out in the theaters, Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy, those kind of things, they're going to be bootleg. They're not going to be great quality sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a great one. But usually you have to wait a week or so until a screener comes out, unless you don't mind watching it bootleg. And they're not like horrible bootlegs usually. But, let's say Wonder Woman. I haven't even tried to watch this yet. But let's give it a second, see what happens. It's a mystery. I should tell jokes or something during this 30-second break we have here. Anyway, it's so funny that we get that impatient with things these days. Like it's communicating with a satellite to pirate a movie that's not even out on digital media yet, and we're complaining because it takes 30 seconds. That's crazy. Anyway, here it goes. When you see that D in the bottom, that means it's working. Don't mess with it. And there you go. Brand spanking new movies on the Kodi. And again, takes a minute. Oh, this is actually a Chinese bootleg, so those are usually a lot better. English language, Chinese subtitles. But it's brand spanking new. If you wait 3 or 4 more days, they'll have a good screener of it, and it'll be great. But as you can see, the quality's not terrible. I mean, for a brand new movie, it's not bad. Also, like I said, you can search by year or anything you want. They also have on the bottom of it, I need to go back to that. There we go. You can look by people, or you can look by just the name of it, or you can look by the name of the genre, or the whatever you want. There's a million ways to search. But like I said, if you can't find it, check one of the other ways to search for it, and usually you can find it. They have live TV on here. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the live TV. Tell people this all the time because they're like, "Oh, can you watch live TV without commercials?" And it has commercials, but you can watch live TV without cable. But you just figure out the channel you want. Let's say AMC. You want to watch AMC. for some reason. You just click on that, and it takes a little while with the live TV because it buffers and it has to catch as much as it can. It has to get a good signal because it's live TV. There's no way it can buffer in the future because it hasn't happened yet. And you're always going to get that too, but just that means it's working. And there you go. This is what's on AMC right now. And like I said, the live TV takes a second to kind of get going. And personally, it's got commercials and stuff. I'm not a big fan. And a lot of times it does this where it's buffering and I hate it. So if you wait 10 minutes, it'll be on TV shows. You can watch it from there and it's better. See, that's what happened. I got carried away and started clicking things. And as you saw, it freaked out. So just click one thing one time and that's all you got to do. Now, you see these things on the bottom. They're different apps for the same particular category. So if you don't see what you like on Exodus or you want to try something else, they have Falcon movies, they have More Power, Skynet movies, they're in 4K, Titan 3D movies, Spanish movies. They have all kinds of different stuff. TV shows, the same thing. A lot of different TV shows and different apps and things. Music. They have music. You can look through and see the most popular music. Just listen to something. Or you can click music and it pops up. You can watch different. You can listen to different radio stations. Let's say world single, top 40 charts, web top 100. I have no idea what's going to be on here. I don't listen to music. I have Spotify. Oh, there we go. Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. OMI, Fetty Wap, all the popular folks. Weekend, I actually like that. Anyway, there's all kinds of cool stuff on there. You can listen to different kind of music and stuff for free, which is nice. You also have different apps down here at the bottom that you can listen to different kind of music. Kids, now if you have children, this is amazing because it's really handy and you can use it for so many different things with the kids. If you click on this, the kids section pops up, and if you give it a second. There we go. It's got Cars 3, it's got Trolls, Moana. I wish I had kids sometimes. Not really. They have Harry Potter. They have any kids movie you could possibly think of. The Princess Bride for you old school movie lovers. Also, something that's really cool on this, if you go to the Disney cart, where's that? I'm sorry. There's a Disney section. There it is. The Disney collection has all the old school Disney movies and TV shows from Disney. But what I love about it is it has the really old hand-drawn original Disney movies. Snow White, Bambi, Pinocchio, Fantasia. Fantasia is one of my favorites when I was a kid. I loved that movie. And they've got it remastered, and it's the original, and it sounds great, and it looks great, and the color is good. And you can introduce your children to the movies that we loved as children, and that were good and wholesome, whatever. I don't have kids, sorry. But, like I said, I'm all about Dumbo and Fantasia and Pinocchio. I grew up on that. So, anyway, it's got all the old ones. It's got the new ones also. Pretty much anything you could want to watch Disney-wise is on here. And there we go. And this is Fantasia. And again, you're going to see it pop up, the old school. It looks great. There's kind of a weird glare on the phone right now, but I wish you were here. It looks amazing. It's 1080p. It looks fantastic. It sounds really great. And it's in Dolby. It's really worth taking a look at. Kind of take you back to your childhood. Let's see what else. They got sports. If you're into sports, this thing has all the sports. All the sports ball stuff that you could want. Tennis, wrestling, ESPN, weird, like non-sport sports, like European sports and stuff, soccer, all those things. It's got rugby, horse racing. Personally, my favorite thing on here, if I had to pick a favorite thing on sports, is the Find My Game app. It has like all the stuff that's going on in sports today. horse racing, WWE, Late Night Raw, Major League Baseball, rugby, hockey, soccer. Just I guess that's soccer. I don't know. I'm not a sports guy. But they also have live scores of today's game. So if you want to just pop in and be like, oh, who's winning? You can do that. They also have like a bunch of different sports apps if you want to watch the UFC fights and things like that. You click on your sports button and you can watch live TV. You have to wait until, like I said, it's live, so you have to wait until it starts coming on. But you can watch, pretty much anything live on any of these channels. They also have live sports, which has a lot of the UFC fights and things on it. And I'll tell you the honest thing I will give you, the live TV on the sports, the pay-per-view stuff, it changes up a lot. So go to Google and Google, live sports on Kodi or live UFC on Kodi or the fight that you want to watch on Kodi. And it'll show you how to do it. I mean, this stuff's not, rocket science. All the stuff's here that you need. This is a documentary section. If you're into documentaries, they have every documentary that's been out. Science and Nature, Project M. The Red Pill is like conspiracy theory stuff. It's kind of neat. All kinds of different things. Pretty much all your documentaries. Video on demand. This Learning Zone thing is neat. They have a lot of really cool videos on top that are, just different things that you can watch. They have a cooking channel. The Learning Zone has like makeup tutorials. It's got business accounting classes, all kinds of different neat stuff that you can look through. And like I said, just kind of play with it and check it out. This is the XXX adult section. This is included on there. I'm not saying you should go to it, but if you happen to go to it, there's a bunch of different ones. Like there's a lot. And pretty much anything you could think of is on there. Whatever you're into, man. If you go to this one, the adults area one, it's in red. It's marked for you. Just click on that. That's Wolfpack Adults. The password right now is TAMMYABA, but it changes. It'll tell you on there like how to access it. It's a Facebook page. You can find the password on that. This is the app section. There's a lot of really cool different stuff in here. Some adult stuff, all kinds of different things. Like I said, these are all the add-ons. So if you see something you want to try out or check it out, see how it works, by all means, play with it. You can't really break it. And if you do, if you call me and talk real nice, I'll probably fix it for you. No, I'm kidding. I'll fix it for you anyway. But, don't mess with system. System is not your friend. Like you can mess with it, but I wouldn't. But if you want to change some of your settings and things, you can do those things. Unless you know what you're doing, I would stay away from this particular part. They do have a maintenance part and a speed tester part. If you're having trouble with your internet and you hit speedtester.net, it'll pop up and it'll test your internet speed so you know what you're working with. See what I'm working with today. Sometimes it changes. Sometimes you wake up and it's cold and the internet's not so great. Oh, man. Okay. It takes a little while. TWC now Spectrum. Light ping is 52.125 milliseconds. Download speed right now is, it's close to 60. Fair enough. Yep, there it goes. But it'll give you your internet speed and, where you rank in the U.S. as far as like internet speed. We're in Texas. Our internet sucks. 68 megabytes per second, which is, I'm only paying for 60, so hey. Anyway, that's my video. This is pretty much over with. Pretend like it was anyway. But like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to check me out. I'm selling them for 100 right now and programming them for 30 right now if you have your own. There's not a friend discount or anything like that. I like you people and everything, but I learned a long time ago not to do stuff for free for people. But here you go. And that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm around. If you have my number, you can call. But nobody does. So there you go. Thanks, everybody, for watching my terrible video. Bye-bye.